Your mind is so powerful. I went to bed at like 10:30 last night, and I said to Emma, I was like, I need to get up really early in the morning to do my videos, because any other time of the day, I get so distracted with phones and doing stuff and just being distracted. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Actually, no, I'll do 4. But then I decided to try something, and I didn't set an alarm. I literally just said, no, I'm getting up early because I need to do this. And then I woke up at 20 past 4. Oh man, this has been the hardest month that I've had as a digital nomad, right? January was absolute hell. We got here to Vietnam to like come back to basically relax for a bit and get into one place and not sit and move about all the time. So we're here and we thought everything was going to be smooth sailing, and then we started getting issues with mold and dampness and like building right outside my door. They told us it was going to be like 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. that the builders were going to be there. So I put my desk in this room, and they were building for like 12 hours a day. So that was shit straight away. Then I lost my main paying client. So it was like fucking hell, everything was hitting me at once. And it was super stressful, but it was actually beautiful. Not the building and not the mold. We're still figuring out what to do with that, because it's quite common in Southeast Asia, because it's you might have seen my last video where I was just like moaning basically because I felt horrendous. That was honestly a mix of stress as well, to be fair. It's not like just it wasn't just the mold. It was a lot of things. But I was working with a client for over a year. So if you're new to the channel here, I am a former oil rig worker. I took a massive leap last year to come to Southeast Asia to live out my dream of finally making money online. I've been trying to make money online for 4.5 years, and I finally started like just over a year ago with copywriting, and I tried affiliate marketing, coaching, podcasting, and then I finally discovered copywriting and started making some money. But I'm not some fucking guru by any chance. I just started making a bit of money, enough to live out here and enough. Well, I was actually doing it back home, so I was making okay money, but the plan was to leave the UK completely, to come somewhere that was sunny and nice, and other digital nomads were there, and it made more sense where you were, because other people were doing what they were doing. Like back in Aberdeen, it was just slightly weird. I was probably like, I didn't know much people doing stuff like this, so I had to get out. And I've been in Asia since like for like 4.5 months. So, and in this time, I'd been working with an agency owner. So he is a marketing agency, and I was working as the copywriter. So I got to write for like emails, ads, sales pages, some scripts and stuff like that. And I lost him as a client. And what seemed to be a negative in the moment actually turned out to be one of the most positive. It was the best thing that had actually happened, which is so hard for some people to understand. But just think about it this way: like there's this thing in life called the yin and yang, and the negative and positive. But we always look at the negative like it's so bad, but there's always a positive spin in it. And honestly, I was so stressed; it was unbelievable. I was like, oh my days, I just lost a client. And I was like, and it's like, well, welcome to freelancing. You're getting clients. Clients are gonna leave. You're not just gonna have them forever. And the thing is, I've been thinking about what I want to do, like more the work I want to be like, what aligns with me, and it is health, fitness, and basically martial arts, right? That's what I like. So I was writing for an info product, which is like all the high ticket coaching and course creators. Like that's the agency, that's the niche that he served. So it turns out after a certain time, like I'm just not aligned with that sort of work. What I am aligned with is discovering like my true health and like fitness, and I'm bouncing back from an injury at the moment. Like that was ages ago, but I'm actually bouncing back. But for a while, I discovered a few things about health because I got injured when I was working on oil rigs, and I put on like 2 stone. Couldn't do MMA for like 2 years, partially because I was working on the rigs, partially because I was injured. Then I come out to Asia, start working online, start making a plan to go back to training full time, because you can probably imagine working on an oil rig is like how you're supposed to train MMA full time. You maybe get a fucking punch bag or something, but so anyway, I've set my life up in a way that I can train every day, I can make money online, but then the gurus never show you the hard bit. It's like they always say like, you can just get to 10k a month, choose copywriting, you get 3 clients, they pay you 3.5 grand a month, then you're at 10 grand a month. And then I'm like, that sounds good. And then you get into it and then you start picking up projects for like 300 quid. And then it's like, or £100. And then just like, you get clients that don't pay you. I've been not paid twice. Then you've got to find more clients. And you've got to manage the one you have got. And then I was like, hold on, I didn't like having a boss and a job. Why the fuck am I doing freelancing? Now I've got 3 bosses. Now, that said, it can be good because I'm in conversation with a few companies that are more in aligned with me. So that will be more fun working with them. By the end of the day, I've realised that they're still your kind of boss in a way, which kind of bothers me, I'm not going to lie. I grew up on a farm with an asshole of a stepdad, and I think he's installed it into me that about the authority thing. Like, I just hate being told what to do. Straight up. There's nothing I just literally hate it. So this is why I pushed for the life to be a digital nomad, work online, live in Vietnam. Well, I'm going to be to Thailand for training, but like right now I'm in Vietnam. Beautiful weather, cool people. But like, just being told what to do fucking bothers me. And I've done it my whole life. I've worked every shit job that you can imagine. Fishing, farming, oil rigs, like manual labour of all sorts, picking up dog shit, like digging holes, like literally everything, packing fish, gutting fish. Here's one of the shittest jobs I ever did. I actually took there's something called a monkfish. You've probably heard of it. You probably don't know, maybe. It's just a scary looking weird fucking fish, and they cut them in the factories, and then you're left with like a tail. I used to sit with the tail after they cut the monk and sit and pick worms out of it and ping the worms away, make sure the fillet's good to go, like for like 11 hours a day. Fucking hell, man. That's this life that I'm living is stressful. I've just painted the picture to you guys that it's actually stressful, which it is, because I'm still a rookie in the game. I'm trying to like figure out getting clients and figure out the client management and all that shit, right? And figure out offers and what's the best service within the service that I'm offering and stuff. And that's true, but it's still nothing compared to what I've put up with my whole fucking life. I've put up with absolute shit my whole life until I'm 28, and only last year, so I was 27, that I managed to get a break and like work online. And that life, it's like it's a weird thing to realize, because you're like, wait, I've worked physical 12-hour jobs my whole life, right? In piss and rain, all weathers. Used to listen to people's limiting beliefs of like, this is just what you've got to do, and then you got to go to uni, and then you've got to get a better job. And I was like, oh, but they're all shit. So this life is way better, but I'm just trying to make sure that you understand that this fucking it comes with its own difficulties. And this is why I've been like building communities, and like I've got my own group on WhatsApp where there's like 25 of us who also do copywriting and stuff. And that also helps because it's basically we're globally connected at this point. There's people from fucking everywhere. So that sort of helps as well. So just be aware if you're going to get in the game, like you just need to be aware that there are some, the ups and downs are a lot more, I think, because when you think about going to like a normal job, it's just basically shit all the time. But when you're trying to earn money on your own terms, there's just extreme ups and extreme lows. So for January it was an extreme low, and now February is going to be a good. Like it's already been good. So I'm just trying to ride the wave of just like, oh well, February is going to be good. It's just weird. But again, nobody tells you this when you get into it. They're just like, oh yeah, it's make money online and freedom. It's like, yeah, but you're not. There is levels of freedom. So I've discovered this freedom thing. I was obsessed with the word. I just wanted control over my schedule. I wanted to build something of my own on my own terms. But freelancing, you're still working for somebody else's business. And like I said, that's fine for things that you actually align with. For me, it's like the natural holistic health. But for you guys, who knows, you might like other things. Think of the hobbies that you're into, you know? But I would still urge people to try, because at least at the end of the day, I'm in this room, I'm in Vietnam, I set this up by myself. There's no HR and bosses and fucking idiots just trying to poison your mind. Like, I can come in here, do my work in total peace, you know? Like, that is good. And I wouldn't change that for anything. That's why I'm fighting. I'm in the fight right now to keep it. But something's happened. I can't really tell you right now, but something's happened where I'm like, I'm fine, basically fine. Lost that client, other things are happening. But yeah, I just wanted to show you I'm basically mourning the life of a Scottish digital nomad who quit his oil rig job to try and make it in Vietnam. So yeah, nothing like, I wouldn't stay in your job if you hate it that much, but I would just be wary that this is hard as fuck as well. But it's fun as fuck. I'm not going to sell it to you like it's just this dream. Because I think people see a beach. They see a beach and they're like, holy shit, he's made it. And I'm like, bro, it's just a fucking beach. No. There's a beach in Scotland that's beautiful, but I didn't make it there. I just made it out of the job and managed to survive. So there's another thing I'd like to urge people to do is just take the leap and go somewhere else, because then you can rebuild your character from the ground up. You can become something and nobody knows you. Because back home, everybody's judging you, everybody knows you. You're this thing that you grew up with. So you're this imperfect thing that, like, person that they judge you for what you used to be like, when it's not really fair, because everybody grows. Well, not everybody does actually, but when you start growing and wanting to develop and do something, you still have that stigma of what you used to be like, and they hold you to that, and then it's just this fucking weird, like, you just got to go somewhere else and become a new character. And that's exactly what I've done. And yeah, this is the longest I've been away from home as well. We're in February now, and I've been away since September. Kind of nuts, to be honest, but yeah, time flies when you're trying to build the dream. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope this gave you some inspiration. I literally said I'm getting up at 4:30, and I got up at 4:30. In fact, I said 4, but 4:20 with no alarm. Fucking crazy. Your mind is powerful. You can change your life. You can come to Vietnam, make money online. Just be wary of the client bullshit. Maybe start a fucking physical business. My really good friend Callum, he's got an e-commerce business. Well, he's got a clothing brand. So there's obviously multiple ways to do this. I just chose service-based businesses because I was fucking broke. I had no money to invest in e-com. Fuck me, man. I was basically just working. All my money was going towards, like, well, living, because the cost of living was going crazy. And then any education to learn the stuff that I was learning. Basically, that was it. So I was like, how the fuck are you supposed to start a normal business? I was like, plus, it doesn't give you any freedom. It doesn't give you any, unless you can work from the laptop anywhere, which he actually does. He works in Bali now. So again, there's multiple paths to do this. I'm not saying this is the best one, like service-based stuff, but yeah, it's still better than fucking 12-hour shifts in an oil rig, man. I can promise you that. So if you're in something like construction, oil rigs, fishing, and you're thinking about doing it, just start making money online. Even a little bit. It'll give you that glimpse of hope that your life will be 10 times better. But just remember this, one problem goes away and you swap it for other problems. Shitty boss, shitty conditions, shit pay. trying to get clients, trying to stay afloat, trying to find your feet. Pick your poison, brothers, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.